What's up, Lorcana crew? It's Josh, D, and
Justin.
here doing a little coverage of this Sao Paulo event. Bruno and Anthony. Bruno,
Top 32 action.
yeah, dude, about to get into it. Bruno is on green, blue, and Anthony is on some little shark action, I believe. Red, blue.
That was a very popular deck for the Brazil DLC. It's very, very popular. Everybody just wanted to beat dogs.
Yeah, it's a fun deck too. You do a lot of game actions, a lot of interaction. You got a lot of choices, a lot of thinking to do. And blue green's cool too. It's not a bad deck. Solid deck.
Yes, it is. All right, so green blue puts sail down and passes. Red blue gets next stop Olympus down and he goes to helping hand. So getting that engine going for what I assume he wants to be a turn 3 Lilo here.
Yes.
See if green blue hit the all powerful ramp on 2.
And he got there.
He got there. Of course he did.
Little sail.
Sail. What else are you gonna put down?
What else?
It looks like he's got 4 Cinderellas in hand.
Oh.
That doesn't feel good. So he's got to put a malicious, mean, and scary down. That doesn't feel good because he really wants to use those to wipe the board.
But I mean, if you're putting down the little Philip and the malicious, mean, and scary, you can pivot and do an alternate game plan. You can't rely on the big shift anymore, so you got to flex. Which he knows he can look for some more stuff with those Cindy's. If he gets to 4 ink, he should.
Absolutely. I think it's also helpful that the 3 Cindy's will help him filter for what he needs later. So, and he will have to play all 3 unless he finds a T-bone, puts one away. Our red-blue player did not hit the all-important ramp on 2. He hit Vision of the Future instead. I did see him get his sail off of that. So it is still possible to hit the Lilo next turn if he goes sail, inks twice, 2 1-cost actions.
I mean, he just put the whole combo in the inkwell.
The whole combo wombo in the inkwell. That does not feel good for the old green-blue player.
No, but you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, you are playing 4 of each, though, so it's probably fine.
He'll be looking at a bunch of cards for the Cindy's. Another 1-cost action in the inkwell.
Right,
Max
this
Goof.
is a Max Goof list.
I love the art on that card.
It's so good. I also like the flavor that it can't move the locations.
Yeah.
Because he does not want to leave home.
Yeah, he does not want to go on that road trip.
It is really good flavor for that card. I get it, Singer 5. I'm guessing he wants to let it go or the
Grab your bow.
no, the song that gives you ward.
Oh,
and you get to ink. Nothing that I can't do.
Anything else I can do?
Anything else I can do? Something like that.
Yeah.
He definitely is looking
What else?
to do that.
What else can I do? There it is.
All right, so
we got there. And the Cindy. Ooh.
So he's gonna. You're welcome. That Max Goof. He doesn't want no 5-cost singing.
Nope. But he's gonna give him some cards, which I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it might get this. The red blue player's in kind of a bad spot. He didn't get his all important lead on 3.
Nope.
And he just drew 2 uninkables with no way to play either of them. Yeah, he's feeling pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, both players are feeling kind of bad right now.
I am. It looks like he doesn't have Lilo, so that's probably why he didn't do it. But he did have Inner Strength, Sail, and Develop Your Brain. So if he did draw Lilo, he could have played it. But it appears he didn't have it, and that's why he decided to try to develop the Singer.
Ooh, that's a grabber bow if I've seen one. That's going to get rid of. Yeah. But the Cindy's have already done their job.
Yeah, they've done their job, and he has the 3rd in hand, so it's going to do even more.
Yeah.
I mean, green blue's already at 7 ink to red blue's 3.
It's a little rough. Yeah. I mean, this match in particular isn't flowing the way you would normally expect it, but it's been interesting to see their choice-making patterns here. I mean, a grab your bow does get rid of the Cindy's, and it doesn't just sit there, because at a certain point in this matchup, grab your bow is not going to assist you in any way.
It will not.
So I mean,
once he develops he's going to start to get into warded characters, Milo's, the Prince Philip. So he really needs to rip it now. He does have 2, which is unfortunate. Yeah. And it looks like he can hit his Lilo trigger here. So he will do that. Which is, it feels pretty good. I mean, next turn he can grab your bow and let it go. Yeah. Whatever he develops here, as long as it's not warded. And green blue, notably is not going into a turn where he can board wipe because he doesn't have a shift target.
He doesn't really want to.
So
he doesn't really need to.
No.
Right now.
Green Blue has another You're Welcome in hand, so Lilo's gone.
Does he conserve it for a shark? You only have so many You're Welcomes.
Yeah, he might consider it, but nope. He's doing it.
Bye. Oh, a Cindy to draw.
He did it on the Cindy. Okay.
I thought that was a Sing. No, he did Cindy to make sense. Get a little more cards in hand. But I was saying, like, you might not be able to use all your welcomes as quickly as possible because I don't know what his deck list is, but if you don't have that many Let It Goes, you have to out potentially all 4 sharks because Red Blue is just filtering constantly for those sharks and those Lilos and those Olafs. Granted, you only have like 12 characters to deal with, but the removal might not math if you're just sending it every single time.
That's true, but they do have 4 full board wipes as well.
Yeah,
so, and I mean, John Silver isn't green to shark, obviously, because then they still get the challenge. So you don't want to John Silver it, but they can You're Welcome it. He might be on Let It Go. I'm not sure. We're not open deck list yet. But let's see what.
To counterpoint the John Silver, the shark is not the best, but the John Silver does handle Olaf and Lilo together.
Absolutely. So we'll see what he wants to do here. It looks like he might
sing. Yeah, just get it out of it. Get
it out of here.
Get some value out of it at this point.
I kind of think that I would have gone with the nothing else or what else can't I do there because his only out to the shark then would be the board wipe, which it looks like he has, and he's for sure going to rip it here. But if you would have done that and shark was warded, he couldn't Hades you or he couldn't Milo you here.
Yeah, that's true.
But now he has it, so might as well do it. I always think it's funny when players start to grab dice when a green blue player hits malicious being and scary.
Yeah. Especially with that much ink, it's like don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know what's coming. They're not just playing that for fun.
No. Oh man, but this is a very important turn for Anthony. He's got to reestablish. How does he reestablish? Does he immediately remove? He's got looks like a dig a little deeper maybe in there.
I think he's gonna go Let It Go.
Let it go. Yeah. He's got.
But that's all he can do here. It looks like his hand is pretty bricked up. He has, looks like a Lilo and then 3 uninkables, all 5 cost actions. Well, not. He has to dig a little deeper. He does want to play that, but it feels so bad if you have to hard cast it.
Yeah, it really is. Not so much fun taking a look at the discard, seeing what actions he's got. It's always nice to know what's going on. I always try to keep a accurate count of how many malicious mean and scaries have I seen. 2? Oh, I remember how he inked 1, so I don't have to worry about too many of them in the future. There seems to be a discrepancy here with.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a judge call of some kind. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like they were looking at his discard maybe. He's exerting 7 for Clarabelle. All right. It looks like he might draw 2 cards here.
Might be able to getting rid of the John Silver. That's a 2-quester. I don't quite know what else he's looking for to replace it though. So
he looks like he's on the Big Buzz, which you don't see very often in these lists, but it does make sense. You get to get back your welcome, your malicious being scary to get another board wipe off. Which I imagine he's gonna do here. Whatever he plays here is going to get your welcomed.
Got Tipo under the sea.
Yeah, this feels really bad for the red blue player. He didn't have his ideal curve to get into the game, and green blue did, and it's going to be really hard to come back from this position. So we'll see if red blue can do it.
We're talking about getting ahead and being behind. It's 1 lord to nothing.
That is true. It just feels like he's very behind, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It is 1-0, but
it is 1-0, and the red blue player's in the lead of that 1.
Yeah, red blue. He's winning.
So technically, he's winning.
He's been winning for like 4 or 5 turns now.
So there's the Freelo, as they like to call it. He's looking through the discard now.
Yeah, this is such a telegraphed. Does it matter? Yes, in Magic it doesn't matter. In Magic you can't telegraph, but in Lorcana, when you look at the piles and you're looking at the piles, it's like for red blue. If you keep looking at your discard pile, you're telling your opponent, I have an Olaf. I have 2 maybe. I need to check in to see how much I need to put more back in that discard to make it free, and then
it's very telegraphed.
Yeah, and if for Anthony, he doesn't necessarily know Bruno has a Buzz in his deck yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But by him checking the discard a couple times, can pretty much say, okay, well, Buzz is in his hand.
Yeah, that's why I try not to count my actions, or I fan them out so I can just glance down to see how many I have in my discard so that I'm not giving away when I'm trying to Olaf.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he Milo'd the Lilo back to hand and then quested Clarabelle. See what Red-Blue can do here. His hand is extremely bricked.
He does have a good amount of ink. So you can't just hard... there you go, the shark.
So getting the shark down feels good here, but you have to imagine that the green-blue player has something here.
He's done a lot of filtering. That's what's nice about being on the other side of being on blue-green is you can do all that filtering and you have the ability to bounce things back, maybe discard, and... Red-blue, you're filtering and you're just getting to the point where you have a perfect hand and you can't really do much if they have one. But red-blue can go, well, you know what? I'm going to make my hand bigger. I'm going to make your hand smaller. I'm going to bounce things. I'm going to send stuff off the board. Both decks have filter, but...
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, the green-blue player just curved exactly how he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, even though green-blue feels so far ahead, you can't just stop playing either. You have to... play what you can and hope that something sticks.
Yeah.
So
I'm
looks
just
like
not going to play
here,
my shark.
Yep, here we're going Buzz, and we're going to get back the You're Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And then notably, you also get the quest for 4 here because Buzz will give... I'm assuming he's going to sing with that. Okay, that makes sense. So you get to quest for 6.
Yeah, that's a lot. And in Lorcana, sometimes some decks, you can... be at 0 lore for 20 turns, and then all of a sudden, bow.
Yep.
Another turn, bang. You're at 1918.
That's what this green blue deck just wants to do. They want to establish their board, clear yours, and then they just quest for game because all of their threats quest for so much. Like he's now at 8.
Yeah, and another.
Next turn, any action, he's going up another 8. So we're on a 2-turn clock here from this point. If red-blue can't do anything, it's just a 2-turn clock.
Unfortunately, this is not the best look. I mean, he's got no characters on board. Olympus would have been very nice. Good pickup if the shark had stuck, but it's what it is. Let's see what he can pull off here. But Bruno's sitting pretty relaxed. He knows he might have this game, which is always nice to pull game 1. The pressure is kind of off. Yep. I mean, the pressure is always on, no matter what level of competition you're at. It's these level of players know that any given moment someone can 3-0 you, and you won twice, but then they beat them 3 games back to back to back. Exactly. But that first game is always nice. It always puts you...
Yeah, it feels good. Especially he was on the play, so you expect to win, honestly. Like, these control mirrors are sometimes like that, just whoever wins the die roll. There's definitely some variance in these kind of decks, but...
I feel like in the control matchup, it doesn't matter as much as the aggro matchup, because sometimes that extra card can make a big difference later on, where I have a little bit more options. I got an extra removal piece. I got an extra look at my ramp option. That extra card can make a difference because there's no punishment for not playing too many early cards in a control matchup. So you get to hold on, especially blind. If you don't know what your opponent's playing, you go on the play. You see that they start with a control lead, and then you just go, oh, they have control. I can reserve my extra card.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not looking good for Anthony. I think he's looking forward to the game 2 here, but
if he can claw, if he can claw back, I think he will.
I'll be very surprised. It is unfortunately non-infinity, so he can't be prepared off the top.
No.
So And I think he's holding 2 Dig a Little Deepers with nobody to sing it.
Yeah.
So
Can be unfortunate. But I do like that Tipo and Shark can sing a Dig a Little Deeper. That's always nice, and everyone respects the Tipo. They don't really take them out. So it's always nice to go Tipo, Shark, sing Dig a Little Deeper, and then keep the ball rolling.
Yeah,
but,
you'd think that Tipo would be more feared since he won a DLC, right?
Yeah, I think it was like the best card in the game.
Yeah, the best card in the game. Like, surprised it didn't skyrocket to $100 per card.
I think it did. I'm just kidding.
All right, so yeah, he saw the writing on the wall there and scooped it up. So Anthony will be on the play for game number 2. The Maleficent Dragon down into the helping hand. So there's one action in there for Olaf. We're going develop for develop.
Maleficent Dragon always coming in off the mulligan to go straight in the inkwell. Be it red, yellow, or red, blue. When you see
anything that sees, if you don't see her at 90, anger. You're not playing it for a long time, and there's no reduction in this deck outside of Olaf, so you're playing it for full cost.
It's an easy choice, which sometimes is nice.
He missed turn 2 ramp again. Doesn't feel good for him, and he's holding 2 Dig a Little Deepers.
Very rough.
Yeah, he's not feeling good here. I don't think he even has a turn 3 singer like he had last time.
The deck can fix it itself.
The deck has a ton of filter and can fix itself, get itself out of this. So the green-blue player has both forms of ramp, and looks like he's considering Sail. Yeah, I think he's might develop the 1-drop Clarabelle here because he knows that blue-red basically has no way to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
This early at least.
There it is. There's not really a point.
He's just risking. Yeah, you don't. There's no reason to hold it. There's no items to wait for in this matchup, and if he has the Firefly Swarm, he has it. Yeah. And he just had to ink a Shark and pass. Yeah.
I mean,
playing this deck a lot less for set champ season, it just bricks like this sometimes, and it does look like he's playing a significant amount of uninkables.
It's a risky move, but you can put the team on Tipo's back. Oh, there he is. Hey, Tipo, inking those uninkables for you. But when you don't see him,
find Tipo to do that.
He's sneaky.
It does seem like this deck is tech for the Blurple matchup with the nothing we won't do or what else can I do.
Mm-hmm.
But he turned 4 pass. Yeah, he's not feeling good.
He's laughing, but he's
in high spirits. On the bright side, next turn he gets to hard cast a Grab Your Bow.
Woo! Get rid of him.
That feels great.
Give me oh no!
And there's the Shift Clarabelle, and he's gonna draw a bunch of cards.
Bruno is gonna get full capacity for that Clarabelle. Anthony hasn't been able to play much, and that hand is looking quite large.
Yep, he only has 2 actions in his discard for the Olaf, so he's not anywhere close to that. And he just drew another inkable. He's about to ink his Olaf here.
That's one of the things that red blue can do against blue green is when they have that Clarabelle shift line. You're welcome. I'm going to replace my hand, buddy. I'm just going to drop all my 1-drop actions here, and I'm not going to have anything in hand. And that benefits me it benefits me and hurts you, which is in any situation where you can get both a benefit for you and a negative for your opponent. This is great, but not today for Anthony there. But it's not over. It is not over. It is only 0-4.
Red blue does have a Shark in hand, but I don't think he expects it to stick.
No, Bruno hasn't done too much filtering this game in these last few turns, but
he drew 5 off Clarabelle.
Yeah, he did draw 5. It's there.
So he might go for Let It Go again, or he'll develop the Shark and hope. He has nothing to ink besides Let It Go, and that feels really bad right now because he kind of needs that.
That is
especially for the telegraph shift here.
Yeah.
Which I believe I see that he has. So you really don't want to ink the Let It Go.
You also don't want to not do.
You don't want to not do the Shark either.
Yeah. He's gonna play the Shark. See what happens. He is a menacing shark. Although the
Some
board state for
blood in the
Bruno.
water. See if Bruno can clear up the blood here.
Put a little filter in the pool.
All right, so he's gonna go Milo, and that feels good too because he doesn't have Clarabelle. I was gonna say that could feel good to put an extra card back in Anthony's hand so that he can draw an extra card, but he doesn't have the Clarabelle. And that's also smart, wait for the board to develop a bit wider before you rip the board
bounce.
wipe.
Yeah.
But
if you have intermittent bounce and you can kind of slow them down and you can get as much lore as you can. I mean, granted, we're talking about a different situation here. Bruno's got it pretty much in the bag. There's, at least for this round, it's. Oh, and another inking of the shark.
And we are on a one-turn clock here.
Yeah.
Because 3, he shifts his Prince Philip, 6, 8, 9. So 2 turns. If Anthony can't clear anything. And he's going to have to hard cast another Let It Go, it looks like.
Obviously, Tipo is a clear target.
Yeah, I feel really bad for our friend here.
Yeah.
Oh, he went with the Tipo.
I was joking. I did.
No, because he did grab your bow.
Oh. It wasn't the Let It Go, it was the grab your
It's
bow.
because he doesn't... He's trying to conserve it for a bigger threat.
But Bruno knows that he doesn't have to apply a bigger threat.
Yeah.
And to newer players, if I could give some advice, don't overextend your board state if you don't have to.
Yeah, but in this case, Bruno can just dump his whole hand.
Yeah.
There's no B prep to worry about.
There is not. But
The only thing that Anthony can do is dump a bunch of Olafs, but he doesn't have any in hand.
Yeah.
So this feels really bad for our... Yep, and there's the handshake. That was a really decisive 2-0 victory to our green-blue player. But, playing this deck a lot the past set, it just bricks like that sometimes.
And any deck can do that.
He's even on the Hercules, so that's another uninkable you got to worry about. It's just... That did not feel good for our red-blue player.
But it's a best 2 out of 3. And it's done.
It's done. I don't know how far our green-blue player went, but he does seem to pilot the deck very well outside of the horrendous brick our blue-red player dealt with there. But
Anthony took it he took it, and that's what happened. And he took it with grace, and
it's always nice when players don't get... I'm sure he was frustrated, but you couldn't really tell. He was laughing. He was still vibing. He still at the DLC, still top 32. Still had a great tournament, even though it ended here earlier than he would have liked. He still made it really far. He did really well with his deck. It obviously didn't brick like this for the last 12 rounds.
Yeah, you don't make the top 32 with those hands, but sometimes Lorcana says, that's it for you, buddy. You did the best you could. And here's 3 Diggle Deepers.
With no Olafs to sing it.
Yeah. This has been fun. We'll cover some more events. But until then, ink smart, press fast.